as men, we don't have many places to open up. But one thing for sure, you can't hold it in, and we're better together. It's like when you come together, when you're in the barbershop, you got people from all walks of life. You have a businessman.
Yeah.
You might have another guy who's a doctor. You might have another guy who's a convicted felon, but
Yeah.
he's a convicted felon because of his environment.
Like that man Michael Beasley say, bro, people judge actions, but they don't judge choices.
For sure.
It's like you judge me for what you see me do, but you don't know like what the other option was. Yeah, man, we gotta bring these types of conversations to our generation.
I want to cut hair. Like the degree,
Yeah.
I feel like the degree is my backup. Like that's my backup plan.
Yeah.
If cutting hair doesn't go wrong, I'll fall
Right.
back on my degree. But I feel like a lot of people get a degree with nothing to fall back on. But with me,
Yeah.
I have a career already, which I'll be falling back on my degree. So like
Yeah.
it used to be to the point where I would always brag about, okay, cutting hair is going good for me, business is going good, but it just always be, okay, well, for how long? Or
Yeah.
what if it wasn't? But like my whole mindset is, what if it is? Like I feel like a lot of people think of like, what if I fail? But my mindset is like, what if I don't?
What's going on, Atlanta? It's your boy, Benjamin Griffin, also known as Ben 10. If you've been rocking with me for a little minute, you know I love putting people on. Today, I'm putting you on today. Today, we're looking at the young entrepreneurs moving the needle in the ATL. Today, we pulling back the cover on my boy, B Cut Me. Let's go see what the Sweet talking about.
Yeah, they always got so much to say, but I don't even care cause I'm paid.
It's your boy B Cut Me. We're here today at Phoenix Salon Suites. I'm here with my boy Ben 10. Let's do it. We're finna show you how everything moves.
The way that I put this shit on and I clean up, I feel like a maid. I feel like myself again, I was just fucked up and going through a phase. Now they put their hands in the air whenever I walk on stage, gave myself a raise. This ain't no shit that you used to know, this ain't from back in the day. I'm having my way, inspired desire, you make me go harder whenever I look at your beautiful face. I'm on the money, run this shit a race. To get where I'm going, I might disappear for a while, then I leave a trace. Where I'm confirming ain't safe.
Hey, I eat with the stars, it's Michelin. If you got the code, then you ain't getting in. I be down to tell you what I really spend. Ain't throwing out hooks, can't reel me in. Too wise to get tricked out position. New wounds, now I gotta heal again. Brand new, now I feel like a kid again. Time to pass, can't hurt about a million.
But what's going on, everybody? I'm in the chair now. You see, he got to work. But let us know a little bit about you, man. How long you been cutting? Where you from? What you all about?
So I'm Brandon Wright, born in Dublin, Georgia. Went to Dublin High School where I met you.
Yeah.
Grew up Dublin, Georgia. Started cutting around the age of 12. Been in Atlanta for the last 5 years. What made me get into a shop was just the fact I had been cutting out of my apartment in my dorm, just college living. After a year and a half, it kind of just got to the point where it was becoming a little overwhelming. Like I would have clients always at the spot, just getting too comfortable. I felt like in my place of living, so ended up moving into a shop, Heads R Us. I was there for the last 3.5 years. After being there, I just always I'm always a person seeking a better opportunity.
Yeah.
So after being at Heads R Us for a couple years, like the opportunity presented itself for me to become a small business owner. And with my end goal being me owning shops or suites myself, like how could I not take the opportunity?
All right. So that makes sense, bro. So you got a long-term goal with this. Like you're not just going with the flow. And you went to college. You said you went to Kennesaw, right?
For sure.
I know you went to Kennesaw. We'd have been at that homecoming now.
Nah, more definitely.
But hey, I just say that to say, man, you don't gotta. The way they like to make it seem sometimes is you gotta make a choice. You gotta go this way. You gotta go that way. Sometimes you gotta figure out which way you need to go.
For sure.
Sometimes you gotta go ahead and just jump out in that water and be like, yeah, this cool, but I see that over there. That's more me.
Oh, definitely.
Right. So going to college, what you majored in?
So I'm still currently in college. I'll be finishing up this upcoming year. I'm majoring in health and physical activity. I started out exercise science,
Yeah.
You know how that go. You get in there, it sounds good.
Yeah,
Want to be a
exactly.
physical therapist, and you see all the labs and all the extra work that people are putting in behind the scenes that you didn't see growing up,
Nah,
but you
for
just
real.
knew. You seen the money and the lifestyle that they were living, so it sounded like it was cool to you.
Yeah.
But just me knowing who I was, me knowing that I found a love for cutting hair, I didn't really see a future for me in sports med,
Yeah.
I'd say. Like, so that kind of just changed me. I stuck around sports because that's been a part of me my whole life.
Yeah.
So I stuck around sports with the health and physical activity. I still be able to coach if I wanted to. But as of right now, I'm trying to get my all to the barber game.
Yeah, bro. I feel like, I mean, like I said, bro, you gotta see what it is you don't want to do, figure out what you do, bro.
For sure.
And I went through the same thing, bro. I started off, I don't even know what I started off, bro. I probably started off something like bovine sciences, bro, studying horses, cause
For sure.
growing up, I just liked animals. So I wanted to be like a vet, something like that. But then it's like, okay, let me be honest though. When you look into a lot of that stuff, bro, like anesthesiology, dentist, like all of them big jobs, veterinarian, things like that. A lot of times, yeah, you gotta go to school to get all of the accolades, but at the end of the day, bro, the end goal is some sort of business setup.
For sure.
So like if you become a dentist, your whole goal is to get your own personal practice.
Exactly.
If you become an anesthesiologist, you get one. When you become a vet, you own the hospital. Like most times than not, that's the goal. And me personally, I ended up in engineering.
Okay.
So my goal is to become a professional engineer and get my own firm. But somewhere along the way, I had an internship too. So internship's important because it help you know like what stuff is like. Like I said, you gotta be able to know what you don't like. So when I had my internship over there in Norcross too, I was like, this cool, but I can't do this every day, bro. Like the dudes I'm working with, bro, it's like they do dip. They don't do nothing but dip and drink coffee all day, bro. And I'm like, I'm trying to be outside doing something else. So that's when I looked into like business. But yeah, man, you do gotta go through that transition phase, bro. And now I'm at the point where I feel like I'm in a position to where like I know exactly where I want to be.
For sure.
And I kind of got an idea on how I'm gonna get there. And I see the same with you, bro. Like he said, bro, we went to school together. We played sports together. We played baseball together.
For sure.
So it is just a good thing that like we can all see each other doing what it is that we do in our own rights, and even come together at a cross section like this, bro.
For sure.
Because like I say, bro, this is a blueprint ATL. I'm stuttering, but don't worry. But we going all over. We going global, but we starting the ATL because this where we at, man. This is the Black Hub, Black Mecca. You know, everybody around here doing something, and I'm trying to collaborate it all because what they try to make us think we need things that we don't. We just need each other. So my whole initiative is sovereignty, pulling together, you know, building our own so we don't gotta ask nobody for nothing else. What's your end goal in terms of like the business side, right? Like not even that, bro. What made you even just jump to that anyway? Like how you knew you wanted to be in business anyway and not just cutting hair in the shop?
Honestly, bro,
Yeah.
I didn't know I wanted to. Well, I knew I wanted to be in business, but when I started cutting hair, I didn't look at cutting hair as a business.
Yeah.
I looked at it as like it's a way to get some quick money. It's a way to like kind of like take care of my lifestyle till I graduate.
All right.
As I was in school, I kind of started seeing like, whoa, hold on, like I'm doing things that I wasn't able to do growing up. Like I'm doing things that I wasn't able to enjoy from my parents working growing up. I'm doing things that like for my dad's, I want to say like 60s. My parents are older, of course. So I want to say it was like my dad's like 63rd, 64th birthday. I took him to his first Hawks game.
Damn.
And like that meant a lot to me because I was able to surprise him. I did a video and I still look at it often, just kind of like to look at the look on his face. Like my dad, I seen that I brought out the inner child in my dad. Like moments like that made me look at barbering more than just, I don't know, just like a side hustle. Like I feel like a lot of people treat it like,
Okay, so you basically seen the light at the end of the tunnel, basically.
For sure.
Like
For
where
sure.
it could go.
For sure.
And that be God, bro. That be God because I was in a space one time, bro, where I had a bone to pick with the older generation, bro. Because I'm like, I'm learning all this stuff. Why y'all ain't learning? Like,
Exactly.
I'm learning stuff now where it's like, I'm feeling confident. Like, shoot, I'm 23. If I ain't got no $1 million valuation by 33, something up. Because the thing is, it ain't hard, bro.
It's not.
If you got a trust, you got a home, a business, probably a car, that's probably a meal right there, bro. So it's like stuff be a little bit more in reach than we think, and it just be information. So sometimes I don't realize like people be growing up, we growing up in the information age, like we really can just open our phone, look this thing up, and we got step by step on how to do it. We got people who done did it before us, so
100%.
we just live in a different time. So sometimes I be telling my people stuff and they be like, dang. But the thing is, the information be so foreign to them where it's like they can't give insight. The most they really can say is just keep going. Like, keep doing it. Like, whatever it is you're doing, just keep doing it because it's like, we can't, like, I don't got nobody like that, like, at big, high places. Like, that I can just be like, hey, bro, how you did this? So that where the, 400 years of a head start we didn't have come into play, but we getting there now, bro. And it start with us, bro. It start with us because one thing I'm starting to realize, bro, is it don't be what we think it is. So we think we gotta go to the league. We think we gotta be rappers so we can make a whole bunch of money. But the thing is, bro, you can set yourself up a nice, comfortable life with the salary you got if you making the right decisions. Shoot, the way I put it, bro, everybody need to have them some sort of rainy day fund. You need to have some, cause the thing is, bro, you special. See, you caught the cheat code, cause your work pull up on you. Like, you already got a basic clientele base, but some people go to work.
For sure.
Some people getting laid off. Some people getting fired. So if you get fired in the economy in a downturn, it might be 3 weeks till you get a job.
For sure.
Might be 6 weeks before you get a paycheck. So it be stuff like that because one incident of that could set you back years. Now you trying to catch up for 5 years. It take you 5 years to get out of that hole. So that's really just my whole thing, bro, getting this information out there, bro, because, bro, the more you know, bro, and you can't really operate without knowing, bro. So that's why I say, like, it's interesting that you jumped off in that path because, shoot, I wouldn't have known that. I wouldn't have known that, barbering is a play.
For sure.
Like, it's one of them plays, bro. Like, vertical integration, bro, is important. The way that work is, say you might graduate from the suite, you might get you a real shop, but guess what? The shop really in a thrift mall, a thrift strip. So now you got the shop came with 2 other vacant units. You can put a hair salon in one of them. You can put a beauty supply store in the other one. So now you just created a whole vertically integrated strip for your barbershop because you gonna have niggas in the seats. They gonna be going to your beauty supply store, purchasing the stuff, coming right back to your shop, cutting up hair, and then you got another beauty supply store right there. They buying from the beauty supply store. So now it's just money coming back, and that's just a concept nobody will ever understand unless you really go out there and try to find it because they ain't just out here telling you. So the main thing is getting that information out, bro. Okay.
So my thing is, I feel like you just kind of touched on it excellently, but what do you feel like is the difference between our generation and the older generation? Because I know you just said that you kind of were, you had a moment where you were kind of like looking at the older generation like, dang, why don't y'all know this information?
Nah, for real.
But where do you think that we got it from that they didn't?
Shoot, I don't know, bro. I speak personally, bro. I got it from just seeing people do it. Like, I think we were blessed with the ability to just see everybody's perspective at once. Like back in the day, shoot, I know my dad, bro. My dad, he graduated high school. He jumped straight in the military. So his whole perspective was, it was none but the rural town he came from. Where he from is something similar to Dublin, where you from. But I think that's the main thing, but exposure, because shoot, I talked to my grandma, and my grandma was well to do. Like, she was a teacher in her city, so like, and that's another thing too though, bruh. They goals was different back in the day. Like, my grandma, she was like, my grandma and my granddad, they was like special in their town. Cause my granddad was the principal in one school, my granddad a principal, his wife a teacher.
Okay.
They got them a nice house. Shit, they won. That's all they need. But nowadays, it's like, shoot, you might become a teacher, but bro, you don't even make enough to get you a house.
True.
Like, so
True.
times is just different. Like, our goals gotta be more extravagant because, shoot, the world we live in is just naturally getting more extravagant.
For sure.
So I think like that's where we get a lot of people falling off. Like, not falling off, but some people feel like ain't no point in trying. Like,
For sure.
the gap too wide. So I think that go a lot. That get a lot into like the crash out behavior. Cause I don't think our older generation was like that. But I think nowadays, bro, like, it's two options. You either crashing out or you going for everything, bro.
For sure.
And that's probably the main difference, and the fact that we can, like, we done seen it. Like, me personally, bro, like, shout out that man DDG, bro. I watched that man DDG drop out of college.
Mm-hmm.
That man went to UCLA, I think, one semester. Like, I'm watching it, like, as a young boy, like, in middle school.
Mm-hmm.
This man moved to California. Now look at him, like, this man really got mansions and stuff. So it's like, you would never even think about that unless you seen it. So I think that's the main difference. Plus, bro, I think they was just satisfied, bro. We not satisfied.
I feel like that's a huge thing.
Yeah.
I feel like our generation isn't satisfied. I feel like we always want more. Cause I could say from my standpoint, like I mentioned earlier, my parents are older.
Mm-hmm.
So for a long time, it was hard to explain that I don't want to do nothing else. Like, I want to cut hair. Like, the degree, I feel like the degree is my backup. Like, that's my backup plan.
Yeah.
If cutting hair doesn't go wrong, I'll fall back on my degree. But I feel like a lot of people get a degree with nothing to fall back on. But with me, I have a career already, which I'll be falling back on my degree. So, like, it used to be to the point where I would always brag about, okay, cutting hair is going good for me, business is going good, but it just always be, okay, well, for how long? Or what if it wasn't? But, like, my whole mindset is, what if it is? Like, I feel like a lot of people think of, like, what if I fail? But my mindset is, like, what if I don't?
One of the defining features of who I am is my ability to teach what is taught. And one of the main things that people don't know is that if you don't make a plan for when you die, the state will. And it won't be cheap, nor will it be quick. Most families think that wills are enough. They're not. Wills go through probate, a public, extensive, and expensive process. While for generations, the wealthy have protected assets from lawsuits, passed down assets tax-free, and also skipped probate entirely through the use of trust factors. This isn't something that is a secret, it's simply not taught. That's why I took it upon myself to use my 1.5 year experience working with high-income net worth individuals to build trust structures, to put it all into a book. So it's easy to read, no law degree required, and it's easy to follow. It's in written, plain language. It walks you through the difference between revocable and irrevocable trust, how to protect a business or property, and how to actually build a legacy instead of leaving your family a mess to clean up. This book is everything I wish more people asked me before it was too late. Now go ahead and get your copy. The link's down in the bio. With over 1,500 copies sold, I'd say there's some pretty good value in that book. Also, if you'd like to set up a one-on-one meeting with me personally, set up that call, book me. The link is down there as well. Have a good day. Exactly, bro. And that's gonna take you a long way, bro, because shoot, like Jesus said, if you believe, you shall achieve.
You feel?
And that's really how it go, bro, because but if you don't think you can do it, you for sure can't do it.
For sure.
But I feel the same way, bro. This degree, that's my backup. Like, I ain't never told many people this, bro, but my whole goal, like, from the very beginning in college, was to be able to drop out, bro. Like, my whole goal is to be able to put myself into a position where I could be making the same amount of money regardless of if I use this degree or not.
Or not, exactly.
And shoot, I feel like I stumbled upon something that can take me there, and that's what it sounds like you saying. And that's really what it be, bro. A vision can take you a long way. You don't even gotta have no plan. See, that's one thing I learned from my old head. Like, once you make a plan, they say if you want to make God laugh, make a plan. You can have a vision, but if you trying to stick to this plan, like it needs to go this way, it needs to go that way, you gonna end up disappointed. And shoot, that disappointment in itself might be what not leads you to the success, because you might just quit.
For sure.
Right, so it's like, that's important, bro. Confidence, and that go back to seeing people do it. That go back to, having the know-how. Because I think, that's what I think, bro. Anybody young, black, coming from like a rural place, go to college.
For sure.
Go to college.
There's no opportunity there.
Ain't no opportunity there. All the places where they say you gotta leave or else you gonna die or else you just gonna get stuck, leave. For sure. And the best way to leave is to go to college, because you gonna, not only is you bettering yourself, but you gonna be immersed in an environment where you learn so many different perspectives. Like, I didn't really get a true respect for my childhood and upbringing until I was around people who ain't have it.
Exactly.
Like, shoot, it's certain things I know that you gotta learn. And I sure hate that for you, but everybody get dealt their own, hand. But yeah, go to college, bruh, because shoot, you learn a lot I think you learn more about yourself than you learn in school.
Definitely.
Shoot, school, I ain't gonna lie to me, bro, the school part the easiest. It's the other stuff, like handling life, getting in class on time, making sure like, oh, this ain't like, just being a grown up, for real.
It's the first time where you are in control of you. Like, nobody else is there. Like, nobody's there to hold your hand. Yeah. Your mama not there to tell, like you said, like your mama not there to wake you up for class. Your mama not there to make you go to this study session or make you go meet with this advisor, or like anything that you doing, you got to put in the work, because there's nobody there but you. Like the professors, they don't care, especially at these bigger universities that we at, bro. Like we got 100 people in this one class. Like
they don't care. It's
you're not gonna be catered to as if you would if you were at a smaller university. So when I say everything is on you, bro, everything is on you.
Yeah, it's like the utmost freedom, not only just because nobody holding your hand, but you don't really got no responsibility.
Exactly.
So it's like, yeah, you got to have that determination. That's why I respect anybody who make it through, bro. Because, like, you was determined. You was determined to make it happen, bro. But yeah, man, we got to bring these types of conversations to our generation.
I feel like, not to cut you off.
No, you good.
But I feel like the barbershop is where those conversations used to be had. I know I could say even myself, like, appointment culture has ruined like the barbershop and how we interact with each other. As men, we don't have many places to open up. We don't have many outlets. Like, you don't want men. We prideful. We don't want our business all over the place. We don't want everybody knowing what's going on in our lives. But one thing for sure, you can't hold it in, and we're better together. Like,
we're better together, man.
Because it's knowledge that you could give me about business that I can't get from myself. Like, it's knowledge that I could give you about certain things that you wouldn't know. So it's like, when you come together, when you're in the barbershop, you got people from all walks of life. Like, you have a businessman. You might have another guy who's a doctor. You might have another guy who's a lawyer. You might have another guy who's a convicted felon, but he's a convicted felon because of his environment. Like, people make decisions based off of choices and I don't know. People make decisions off of choices and opportunity.
Yeah, I believe so too. Like that man Michael Beasley say, bro, people judge actions, but they don't judge choices.
For sure.
It's like, you judge me for what you see me do, but you don't know like what the other option was.
For sure.
And that's another reason why I'm doing this, man, because I feel like stuff like that don't happen on accident. It can happen like naturally, but somebody got to be pushing it. Somebody got to be like making some sort of intentional effort. So like, that's what I'm saying, bro. It's all about coming together for each other. Like I said, bro, like, this video just as much as it is for you as it is for me, bro, because it's like you getting exposure, we having a great convo, and it's for the person who watching, because you never know, bro. You might have just inspired a young boy to start cutting right now. He said, "Oh, he started cutting at 12. I'm 11. So shoot, I can do that.
Be better than me.
You wanna know why he gonna be better than you? Cause he just learned about it now.
For sure.
Like you had to, and that's what they say. They say smart people learn from their mistakes. Wise people learn from other people's mistakes. So if he can sit here and listen to you, you can be like, oh, this is what you don't need to do. This is what you do. He doing that first go. Shoot, that just take away time. Like all the time that he had to waste, or that you might have had to waste learning stuff. And the same thing go for people ahead of you. You got mentors.
Mm-hmm.
The most important thing I say for any young black man, get you somebody who you trust.
Definitely.
Some older, somebody who in some sort of position that you could see yourself wanting to be in. Because the thing is, people always want to be, and that's how I was too. Like, I don't need no mentor unless he doing exactly what I want. Like, nah, bro. Certain people can teach you things that certain people can just teach you, bro. So it's like, if this is somebody who, I just put it to you like this, bro. Take away from people the good and leave the bad.
That's
You
real.
can learn from anybody that way.
That's real.
You can learn from anybody. I done learned from crackheads. I done learned from people who just out here trying to make $1.
That's real.
I'm not gonna learn from what got you in this position, but I can learn something from how you mitigating it.
Mm-hmm.
I can learn something because the thing is about me, bro, I'm an entrepreneur, bro. I ain't had no job. Last time I had a job was this time last year. And shoot, I've been chilling, bro. Like, I just been chilling, and that's because I learned how to manage myself. Like somebody like you, bro, you got folks coming in every day. That's income, that stuff coming in.
For sure.
But, you know, my profession, bro, it's going to take about 3 weeks for that policy to go through.
Mm-hmm.
So that just helped me get in on money management. How do I learn that? Shoot, I remember being with my dad, and we ain't got everything, and he like make that work. So it's like history. Learn from your folks, learn from your people, learn from the things that you seen in movies. Like, that's my thing, bro. I always want to learn from people, learn from other stuff, so that when it's my turn, bro, I just do it the right way. And yeah, that's like the main thing, bro. That's the main thing, because
speaking further on money management.
oh yeah,
how you see a lot of instances of, let's use me for an example. I don't want to bring in nobody else's situation.
yeah,
Let's bring in my situation. Let's say right now let's say I made 100,000 last year.
mm.
You see a lot of people that make 100,000, but they don't have anything to show for it the next year.
Yeah.
Could you kind of give more insight on like the
Oh,
trust
yeah.
funds and the money management and good investments for younger people? Like, because
yeah,
like you
for
said,
sure.
a lot of it just comes down to knowledge. Like, we
Knowledge,
don't
for
know.
sure.
So
Yeah. So what that is, that's called lifestyle inflation, bro. So
For sure.
put it to you like this. If I make 5 bands a month and you make 10 bands a month, but my bill's 4,000 and your bill's 9,000, we live the exact same life.
Mhm.
Your car might be a little bit better. You might eat at a little bit better restaurant, but at the end of the month, we both having the same conversation with ourselves. So just to touch on what you're talking about, like people coming up on a whole bunch of money, like 100,000 and having nothing to show for it. Well, you might got 100,000, but you started living like you got 200.
you feel me?
That's what I'm saying. So it's like now you just mismanaging your money. The best way to do it is keep the same lifestyle. So if you a 2K a month type of dude, you come into 50 bands, don't start living like you make 10. Nah, bro, you make 2K a month. You need to start spending 2K a month, because then that's going to allow you to use that other money to make more money. The way I put it is, money is just like people, bro. When you have it sitting up in the house, that shit get depressed. Excuse my language, but that's just the real. But once you set it out into the world and it start moving and it get put in motion, working for you, it's gonna bring back some friends. Money is a social creature, bro. When you throw it out in the universe, say you put it in an investment, now the money working, it's happy. It's gonna come back with some friends. Like, hey, we all want to work. We all that's how money work. And I learned that from Rich Dad Poor Dad, bro. We try to think, get all this money, get all this money. Ah, bro. So if we want to keep it on you, bro, this is how I like to do it. Because I am a financial advisor, if you guys don't know. If I was sitting down with you, bro, you 23, right?
For sure.
That means you got a 77% risk tolerance. So what that means is you need to put 33% of your portfolio into safe money markets, safe money products, and 77% in high growth potential. Why? Because you're 23, bro. If you was 50, I would say 50%. If you was 80, I would say 20, but you're 20. So that's 70. 23, 77. Because you got a long time to make up any money you lose today.
For sure.
So what that looks like is you go equity, you go stock. The thing is, you want to go into high growth potential. So that might look like SpaceX. However you feel about stocks, you pick your own personal stock.
Okay.
Or you can go ETF. It's a number of ETFs. I say start ETF. What that is like a sandwich. It's like maybe I like Amazon, I like Apple, I like Walmart. But I ain't really trying to invest 100 in all of them. I'm gonna put 100 on these ETF that invest in all of it at once. Or you can go S&P 500. That's more safety. So you go 33%. So this is how you'll do it. You got 100 bands. Put 77,000 over here. Put 33,000 over here. Put the 33,000 in bonds, treasury bonds. A treasury bond, that's the most secure money instrument you can ever use. What that is say for example, say I buy a bond for $500. Well, what that mean is at a certain point, maybe in a year time, whoever I bought it from, they gotta pay me that $500 back.
Okay.
But in the meantime, they gotta pay me interest on it. So a bond is the opposite of equity. Equity means I'm gonna give you money for a piece of your company. So the easiest way is to put it to you like this, me and you, bruh. So if I was purchasing a bond, I would give you 500, but you owe me 500. If I was purchasing a stock, I would give you 500 for probably 10% of your company. So you never have to give me back the 500. But shoot, if you blow up, and you become $1 million company, I own 10% of that company.
Tough.
So that's why I say as a young person, focus on stock, focus on equity, because you might invest in Amazon today. 10 years from now, that jump might be Amazon for real. You know, and now you only 33. And now you changing your portfolio alignment every single year. But at the end of the day, bro, year to year, you putting this money over here and you still got the bonds.
Definitely.
Bonds paying you every 6 months. This is the most secure way to do it. And then on top of that, you can invest. But the most important thing too, though, let me put this out there. You need to understand your investable funds. So that's important, bro. Because some people will invest themselves to be homeless. Investable funds just mean whatever you got, take away any type of savings you need, any money you need to spend in the next 3 years. What else? And all your expenses. Everything after that point is what you can invest. Don't be investing your rent money, bro, because you ain't gonna have nowhere to stay. It's just that simple. But yeah, I think that at the end of the day, though, bro, the best investment you can make is in yourself.
For sure.
At the end of the day, bro. So if you can go 33% safe money market, so that means you might just put 33% of your portfolio into the S&P 500, the most stable stock in the world. And you might go 77% just pouring that into the suite. Investment can look any type of way, bro. But as a young person, you need to be investing, whether that be your time, your effort, or your money, bro. Because even in the job force, they not looking at accolades as much as they looking at ability to perform. If you ain't got no numbers, your degree don't matter. So you need to invest in your skill set so that you can have something to bring towards an employer.
For sure.
Because the best employers pay you for your talent, man. Now, some people get caught into some people is slaves, bro. Indentured servitude. Some people can't afford to lose their job. Ain't that crazy? They hate their job, but they can't afford to lose it.
And that's one of my main things. Like, another reason why I go so hard with cutting hair. Because like you said, a lot of people can't afford to lose their job.
Exactly.
They hate what they're doing. Like they're living. Some people have a good lifestyle, but they're not happy. With this, I'm happy. Like I make my own schedule. I still get to pull up the family events. Like I'm only 2.5 hours away from the crib. Like I can still be there for my people. Like
for real, bro. And that's the beauty of entrepreneurship, bro. Just in general. But the thing is, be real with them though. You working.
Exactly.
You working now. This. You can do it on your own time, but it ain't no work. See, the thing is, bro, I'd rather have a hard, fulfilling job than an easy, non-fulfilling job. Cause, bro, I done work warehouse jobs. Well, we in that bit doing nothing for 12 hours though. Like my feet biting, but we ain't doing nothing. We just collecting a check. So it's like you gotta create your own reality, bro. At the end of the day, cause. For me, bro, all this started with a spiritual awakening in freshman year of college, bro. Cause my whole reality ended. I'm like, dang, like they done lied to us. Like the government lied to us, bro. They said go to school, get a job, you'll be good. I'm seeing people graduate still at their mama house.
Still ain't got a job.
Still ain't got a job. Some people got jobs still at their mama house. So it's like, bro, I gotta pivot. Fast forward some years, I ain't even graduated yet. And I ain't been home in a while. So it's like, you gotta create your own reality. And whatever that look like, that's what that look like, bro. But it starts somewhere, and we starting here. Blueprint, ATL, man. We're gonna let Brandon finish cutting up. We're gonna chop it up. And I'm gonna end it with the most important question. So stay tuned.
Let that shit ride, 88.
Gonna come back with the most important question. He done got me right. What's your price, my bro?
Hey man, $40, man.
Got you.
My brother.
What's your price? Most important question. You know, motherfucker like that. Hey, bro, give me it. What's your price, bro?
Man, no cap.
And we back, man. As you can see, B cut me, man. But this is why I love Atlanta. I'm gonna end off the video. This is why I love Atlanta, cause I walk right outside and I see this. Future master cosmetologist. You better speak it, girl. Atlanta technical graduate. Class of 2026. That's a cash out. Show us some love, man. This is why I love Atlanta. We making it big, man. Blueprint, ATL.
If you ain't got a code, then you ain't getting in. I be down to tell you what I really spent.